Welcome, everybody. I got some noise going off on the other side of my room here. Let me hit mute and get that real quick. Okay, sorry about that. Well, it's not quite gotten yet, but it's getting there. Welcome. And tonight is going to be another issue or episode of Members Night. So tonight we're going to go through and talk about several different groups of the members that we have, some milestones that we haven't announced. A little off train of thought here. So we're going to go through tonight, and we're going to recognize some of the members that we've had. We're going to recognize some milestones, and then the people that show up tonight. I'm going to go through and randomly, if I have time, pick a few channels today and send out some promotion. Also going to talk about a couple of the things that have happened within the community within the last week or so. Some really good stuff. Definitely going to talk about Iron Antler and the Rusty Magnets and their little get together that they had up there in Wisconsin, and the money that they raised for St. Jude's. They did a fantastic job, and it goes without saying that there was a lot of effort put in on their part, and they definitely deserve some recognition for that. Going to go through and say hi to everybody in the chat right now, since we got a little bit of a smaller crowd starting out today, which is cool by me. Makes it a lot easier. Hello from Saskatoon. Stories Lost and Found. I'm glad to see you're back on your channel for sure, Steve. And you are one of the highlighted members tonight that we're going to talk about. Josh, 508 Magnets, my brother. Other brother up there in Brockton, got two of them up in that area. Actually, three, if you want to get technical. Sean, Josh, and Chris. They're all three like brothers to me, man. They're all great guys. Metal Detecting with Randy is in the house early. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you for being here. And let's see. Also, I am looking for the chats. If anybody is on from the Facebook page, please make sure you let everybody know that you're in here, and I will recognize you for that. And my personal Facebook as well. I use it a lot too, so I'm broadcasting there. I held off on Twitch tonight just to try something else, just to play a little bit. Going on down faster. Miss Connie Barnes is in the house. Thank you, Miss Connie. I appreciate you as always. Always hits them comments and does a great job of being very social. I like it. Miss Kathy at Pond Scum Magnet Fishing. There's one of my favorite mods out there. She does a fantastic job when she decides to mod. Love Miss Kathy. What a person. Great personality. I really enjoyed hanging out with them last year in Michigan at Tanner and Jason's event. Pond Scum Magnet Fishing. It was a lot of fun. Tin Man Willie will forever be known as Cornholio. He's immortalized himself with his Beavis impression up there, and Risha put it out there for everybody to see. Love Willie. He's a good dude. Mr. Marty Verstal is in the house. Him and Mark were probably just finished their stream, or they're getting really close. Didn't get sit down in time tonight to check them out, but they're on every single Thursday, and they're always having a fun conversation. I couldn't think of two better guys, and they have a whole panel, which I'll probably bring up some folks tonight if anybody wants to come a little bit later on. It'll definitely be worthwhile if you want to hang out. Expressions of the Outdoors, Mr. Wayne, come and hung out with us on Monday Digs this week, growing his small channel. His video series is called Treasure Quest. It reminds me of watching the Learning Channel, but Wayne's a good guy. Definitely love having him. What's up, Lake Pilot in the house? Jason Fogel. Hello. I wonder if I Let's see. Going faster. Mr. Jim Steele's in the house. Also, just so you guys know tonight, members, there are 2 races for the 2 different levels of membership, and there is an extra race tonight for those members who are over 12 months. Miss Mary's in the house. Should be seeing Miss Mary a little bit here in June when I go to Michigan for a few days. My trip's not going to be as long as I wanted, but I definitely will stop by. Mr. Tom Riley's in the house as well. Welcome, Tom. Thank you so much for being here. Papa Rouse, Mr. Bill, what's up? Tuesday nights. Bill runs his live stream Tuesday nights. Always a good time in there. Usually Rob or Charlie stops by. Mark the Berg Hunter's usually in there. It's a great group. Back to, I was speaking about Iron Antler a little while ago. James, Risha, Clay, and Jen did a great job with that event. I did get to catch some of the pop-up lives and stuff like that. They did a fantastic job for St. Jude's, which is one of my favorite charities as well. I still raise money for St. Jude's. If anybody is interested, I did not promote my raising money for St. Jude's while they were doing their fundraiser, but I know they over doubled their goal of money, and it went to a fantastic cause. They deserve a lot of credit. They put in a lot of work and effort to have that event up there. And you know what? People don't realize how stressful that trying to organize and get a group of people together and make it go off without a hitch, how problematic that can be, especially when James and Risha were driving, I don't know, that's probably 400 miles from Missouri to Wisconsin. I'm not sure how long of a drive that is, but from that far away. And then Clay and Jen, absolutely pretty great at organizing as well. Did a good job. I heard Jen had a health scare. I wish them well. I haven't seen them to talk to them at all. So I hope that everything is okay on that front. Sweet Diggs is in the house. Thank you very much for being here. Going through this list. David Alfonsetti is in the house. Welcome. There's Miss Risha at Bone Dead Heathens. It's pronounced Risha, in case you don't know. Running joke for somebody that's not in the chat, so obviously. But definitely 2 of my favorite people is James and Risha. There's Shannon. Shannon Dalton's in the house. What's up, brother? Nice to see you. Thank you very much. Would have loved to got an opportunity to hang out with you. Backbreaking Metal Detecting's in the house. Thank you so much. Connie, I appreciate that very much. I'm going to talk a little bit about, channel building and stuff tonight too. Just a couple things that we've learned and stuff like that. But that's the most important thing that any one person can do to help out is if you hit that little share button to everybody that it does help us immensely, especially everybody that's in here trying to find their little corner of the creator market, especially for treasure hunting. Relic Reaper Don is in the house. There's one of my brothers right there, just up the road in Cincy. Nice to see you, my friend. Nice to see you, my friend. Don, if you don't know it, is probably one of the biggest Halloween guys ever. And you see a different glint in his eye as, the month of October rolls around. Hey, what? Is it getting thinner too? I mean, it's already turning gray. So, Mary, I don't know what else to say or do. It is what it is, right? Otis is in the house. Outhouse Otis. 54 Cal is in the house as well. JP, there's my brother right there. Thirsty Thursday. JP Lawns and More runs the bar every Saturday night and lets everybody broadcast his live. He threw most of his buddies' channels out there, so he gets out to a very broad audience. It's awesome. Let's see, man. Miss Mandy of Mandy's Candy is in the house. Thank you so much. I will never get to the bottom. I know better than to try. Show Me Chris is in the house. Thank you very much. Jersey Ray Rachel's in the house. Thank you much, dear, for stopping in tonight. Definitely appreciate you. Yeah, if you click the link that you saw up at the top where the end broadcast button's at on StreamYard by the edit, there is an option there that you can add it. I can't remember what it's called. You'll see it, and then it allows you to connect and run your stream. You can stream my stream to your channel, and as long as I don't have any problem with it and shut it down, you're more than welcome to run it. We've done it several times in here. Stickman and Willie both did it for one of the nights that we did it, and they came on and hung out for a little bit. You don't even have to come up and hang out. You can just broadcast it. I'm indifferent to it. Thursday's about getting out to as many people as we can, sharing it, spreading it around, and everybody that comes in here that's creators, getting an opportunity to share their channel and let everybody else learn a little bit about them as well. Got to have it to where you can help everybody out. It's a great premise and a great way to run a stream, except for I can't get to the bottom of the chat. Let's see. Cruising down here. Let's see. No problem, James. You're most welcome. I had intentions on being there. I was going to pull it off late, and then I don't know. I talked a little bit about it in here last week. I had some medical stuff come up for my mother, and I couldn't leave, so that really stopped my last minute surge of going up there. I was in conversation with Brockton. I wanted to get up there so bad because there were so many people that I wanted to meet. Let's see. Mason Merck is in the house. Welcome. Thank you. $6,182 so far. That's completely awesome. That's way more than what we did for St. Jude's last year. I ain't gonna say way more, but it's probably in that same ballpark. And then, it's just one of those things. I like the St. Jude's thing, so I kept a private one going and that I might bring back up later in the year just for fun. Let's see. I appreciate that, Risha. I love you too. Definitely have found some of the best people, as far as friends go in my life from this community. There's a ton of awesome folk out there. You just got to kind of weed a little bit through it, and then you find the good ones. Definitely nice to see everybody in here. Tony's in here. Mr. Diggs, always glad for Clad. Hope you're doing well, my brother. And I'm just gonna cruise, and if I see something different, I'll stop it. If not, Park Rat Pat, there's another one of my brothers. Got to hang out with him at Swifties a few years back. Pat's a great guy, fun to be around, good conversationalist, and his wife can cook breakfast, and I will eat every last bit of it. That was another really good time for a weekend. I think I'm pretty much at the bottom now. If I missed anybody, feel free to hit me up. Also, if somebody during the course of tonight decides to donate memberships again, I'm going to make sure I got that going over here. If somebody decides to do that again, I'm going to need help getting those locked into place. AAP, cheers, brother. Nice to see you guys as well. I hope you guys are well. I didn't get a chance to pop in. I saw that y'all were going to go live, but I never saw it pop. So I must have missed you guys today. But AAP does a lot of the same thing. It's channel building, family building. It's kind of what this live streaming community is really all about. We come in here, we all do our content, but we come in here and we hang out with one another and try to, share ourselves out, learn about other channels, find new people to to interact with. It kind of builds a community, whether it's the same community or not. So that's really cool. And there's the reason that we do it. That's why everybody that comes in here has the ability to be a moderator, so that they can share a link. First thing I want to do today is that I want to go through, and the last person on the list is like 1 day from 12 months. So she's included for that, just because she realized how close she was to the 1 year mark. It's pretty cool that she knew that she was that close. But those folks that have been supporting me for the last 12 months, the list has gotten pretty awesome. I want to go through and a lot of those people are in here tonight and do want to say, hey, Steve at Stories Lost and Found, first and foremost. Steve is an absolutely, you couldn't ask for a more stand-up, awesome person in this community. He shares everything. He does the best that he can to promote and show love to everybody out there. And, he's very quiet. He runs a great little stream, does shout out videos. He's always about doing something for the other people in the community. And he was one of my first, him and Practical Ken. Ken is another one. Yeah, Mary, definitely do take notes if that happens, because I am definitely not going to, I run 2 screens and I don't always see the right side as much. But Practical Ken, second on that list. Once we get down a little bit further, it's hard to keep up with those. That's another guy that is always in here giving everybody the option. Ken will drop 20 memberships in here, trying to help, give people the opportunity to get in there and see some of the content and work their way up. Also, if you're gifted memberships, it goes towards your annual toll. And once you get past a year, send me an email. Let me know that you made it past 12 months. And depending upon which level of membership you're at, I've got something in the works. I haven't gotten all the 12-month Treasure Fam folks stuff out yet. Steve got his. I'm trying to do the rest at once just to save money on printing, trying to save them until I get a group of them together. But yeah, so I got a little something for everybody that passes 12 months as a member, just as a token of my appreciation, because it means a lot to me. PK, digging it back, Mr. Charlie. Charlie has been one of he's the third longest member that I have. And he's definitely one that has always helped and supported me. Definitely appreciate him. I wish he would work a little bit more on his own content and his own channel, because I think he's got the right mindset and personality to do well. Pond Scum Kathy, who's in the house. I know she's still in here. She's been here just as long as they have. She's in the entry-level program, but she's always shown love and support. Like I said earlier, no, there's not many better people out there than her. She's a great mod. She does an awesome job. What's up, Dan? Danny boy just showed up. Thank you very much. But Pond Scum Kathy, much love, ma'am. Definitely love her when she comes over to the sports side. She has a no BS mentality, and we get some angry people over there. She does an awesome job. Love it when she's around. Cynthia Swearingen. Who doesn't love Cynthia? She's been here for 12 months and better. Much love. That's about all you can say about her. She's all about love. Cavalry Relics. Chris is another one that's been here that long. Another one of my brothers. Definitely enjoy having him when he comes on. You got to have a lot of respect for the firefighters. Does a great job. The Michigan Magnet Man, Mr. Tanner. That's my next trip. I'm going to go see him up in Michigan. Along with Scuba Sonia, hopefully Expressions of the Outdoors. I want to meet Wayne, and then I know that I'm going to swing by before I come home and see Mary, Autism Mary, because I got to stop by and see them again. Going faster, Grandma Kelly, been here for over 12 months. Who doesn't love Grandma Kelly? Rochelle Scroggins is not here as often anymore, but still a member. Thank you so much, Rochelle. Next one on the list is Autism Mary. She's been here for a little over a year. One of my faithfuls. She beats me up, but I love her to death. Wouldn't trade her for nobody. Swamp Rat, Mr. Don is in here as well. Over a year. Papa Rouse, Bill, been here for over a year. Bill's in the chat, or was earlier. I'm thankful for that man as well. Miss K from K's Digging It. That's like, Kay's like the sister I didn't have growing up. She's, anytime I turn around, if I need something, she's always there for me. Anytime I make a trip, or whatever is coming through, she's always in contact, wanting to hook up and hang out for a day. There's nobody sweeter out there than Miss K. She's been here for over a year. Jason, the Magnetic Squatch, awesome. Whistle Pig Dale, been here for just over a year. Tony, Mr. Diggs, right at a year. And Jesse, Totally Gnarly Treasures, has been here for over a year. He's just passed the year as well. Gotta love Jesse. He's a good dude. And last but not least, just creeping in, about a day short or two, but there's Miss Mandy right there. Mandy is awesome about commenting, hitting the share button, doing all the things that us as creators absolutely love. And getting to say thank you to all those folks tonight, it's important to do. It may take a little bit of time, but that's okay. They're definitely worth it. Also, if anybody else pops through on the Facebook side today, whether on either page, just let me know in the chat and I will post your comment, because most of the people here are on YouTube today. Good enough deal. So with that being said, yeah, no doubt, Don, it's tomorrow somewhere. I mean, absolutely. Probably Australia. There you go. Nez Lover is in the house. Miss Nez is from the Johnny Small Pepper contingent. She sits back and draws and has a real chill live stream on the weekends. A lot of nights I find myself sitting here editing, footage for videos, and she'll pop up live, and I will always just pop in there and just kind of listen and kind of glance over every now and again. And, like last week, she did a painting of Tina Turner. It was absolutely amazing. Nez is awesome. She's very sweet. Close these off. And without further ado, I think we're just about ready. And Chris, I just saw it, gifted 10 memberships. And Mary, write them down. Dig Dug. Robert Ortega. Everybody else should, if you haven't, make sure you hit the allow gifts if you're not. Chris, thank you so much for the gift. Definitely appreciate that. Sand Van, Stickman. Mary, write those down for me when I get to the last one. When I get to the last race for everybody, I will add those in. Where's it at? I just saw somebody pop through. Benzo is in the house. Benzo from the prospecting community. Benzo does drop he calls it, I think he called it last night, Fifth Wednesday. I logged in for just a minute. He's definitely one of the more well-spoken, definitely one of the more knowledgeable guys that's out there when it comes to not only prospecting, but I learned he was pretty smart and had with his geology and stuff like that when I had him on here. Another one of the great supporters of the channel. Be sure to check out Benzo Gold. Go over and support that channel. Mary, I hope you got those all written down. And maybe if not, maybe that was what Risha must have sent me. She did. Oh, Risha, God love you. You're awesome. That will help me very much when it comes time. Thank you very much. But with that being said, it is time for the 12-month and longer members we're going to have a race for that tonight. I've already got that one preloaded up. Those folks there, it's going to be an extra gift card tonight for Amazon. Nobody has to be present to win. Just drop me an email. So I have your email address to send the gift card to. That's all I ask. You have long as you need to get it to me. I'm going to get that ready to rock here in just a second. Once we get past that. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate it. Oh, and there's another one. You just keep, if they pop up on the screen, keep adding them to the list. Thank you, Mr. Ed. I definitely appreciate that. Flash in your pan. One of the reasons why I like to live stream is watching Ed. Between him and Mayor videos, that is the main reason I like to live stream. There's Colin right there, the heavy metal detective. Another one of my brothers right there. Oh my goodness, here we go. You guys are going to have to keep up for the end of the night. Kathy, thank you so much. Kathy, Miss Ponscom gifted 10 more. I see a lot of the folks that haven't been here for a hot minute that allow memberships are getting them back. So I see some good names in there. Very awesome. We're going to switch over and do the share and get those people that have the 12 months or more, get them in there for their gift card tonight. Let's see, window. Is that? It's not this one. Let's see, it must be, nope, it's not that one. Here we go. That's it. Okay, I got it ready. Risha, you and Mary, I love you guys. Thank you so much for helping out. Chris says, hashtag Treasure Fam. Treasure Fam is the where it's at right there. Get right there to it. Thank you so much, brother. You're definitely loved and appreciated. Yeah, that's what I was getting at. So, gotta fix that. I am still showing. Brian used my racing for his thing, and Dogtown Trading Company is basically his detecting sponsor. So I'm going to leave it up for Brian B. Higgles. That is his. If you want to go to Dogtown, I think you go to B. Higgles channel. I think there is a discount code for Dogtown Trading Company, but one of those nice places that's a small business that does for the treasure hunting community. I'll leave it up here for this one for sure. Not sponsored by, but let's get it. Make it big, super full screen. Let's drop comment. All right, good luck to those of you that are in this race. We're going to shuffle. Before we even start, we're going to drop that sound way back. All right. Good luck, everybody. Make sure if it is you that is drawn, send me an email to la-di-da. Where is that at? Oh, I was on the wrong ticker. Here we go. All right. 3, 2, 1, and go. Mr. Diggs up on the top has sneaked out to a little bit of a lead. I wonder if I got any music that ain't going to. Worry about it. Let's see. Cynthia Swearingen is in the lead. Oh, welcome to Digging with Deej. One minute. Cynthia is holding on. You know, it kind of looks like Cynthia. I bet you she had pigtails back in the day. Digging it back. Charlie's at the top. Right there with Autism Mary at the bottom. Cavalry Relics and the Michigan Magnet Man. It is pretty tight. What's up, Looter 8? Cruising along here. Who's it going to be? CPK sneaking up. Yeah, right, Willie. Boat life, bro. It's summertime, man. That's what we got to talk about. It's getting warm. You know, that brings up interesting. Might change my mind a little bit. But Kay's digging it. It's pulled out to a lead with 9 seconds to go. Is anybody going to catch her? Here comes Mr. Diggs digging it back. Charlie, you're so lucky. Charlie digging it back gets the dub. Oh, snap. Hope that's pretty quiet. I can't tell the difference on how loud that is. Charlie digging it back gets the over 1 year victory for members. Congratulations, Charlie. And thank you very much. He wins quite often, so I already got his email. Wow, that was pretty good. Charlie is one of those guys that seems to just win. Let's see, I got to fix this real quick. There it is. Okay. Which one's next? Got the next one loaded up and ready to go when we get to it. So, of those of us that are in the digging community, this didn't even really dawn on me until now. But if you've paid any attention to what they talk about out there, as far as this year is going to go, it's really going to slow down our digging capacity this summer, because we are going to be, if you're in the northern half of the United States, I think places like Texas, Florida, southern Mississippi, Georgia, South Carolina, I think they're going to have very wet summers. But this is going to be an El Nino year, and they're predicting it to be pretty significant for those of us in the upper Midwest, up in that area. I'm not sure. I only looked for myself. Greedy me, paying attention to what affects me. But, you know, this year is looking to be that year. And I know that it's going to make conditions super, super dry around here. And that's going to make digging very difficult. Yeah, Marty says dry and fires here. I know some places in Canada are it's going to be horrible. So Florida and the southern areas are going to be very wet. Less hurricane weather, but more tornadic thunderstorm weather. Swampy says it's wet and it's trouble digging. Yeah, that's true. But, so what most of us up here, I know a lot of us are trying to do is get into the water. Any kind of beaches that we can get to, any kind of lakes that we can get into, that's what we're going to do to try to offset it up here. But it's going to get dry, so it's really going to hurt. It's really going to hurt the permission digging up here this summer. A few other people stopped in here recently. I did see John the Digologist. I did see Swampy. I will acknowledge Deej once again. Shane over at Darby's Down Home Detecting. Welcome, welcome. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it very much. Tonight is members night. We just ran a race for 12-month and longer members as a thank you for that. Angie and Rick Family Adventures are in the house. Flash in your pan, Mr. Ed is here. Rejoined the membership program. I appreciate you, sir. At the end of the night, you guys will all be added into the last race. Be thankful for, I hope I get everybody. Chris got everybody in the first 10, and the second 10 went to Kathy at Pond Scum. I appreciate you guys. Chris is always working, but I do thank him for the donation of the memberships. Very, very generous. Also, if you were donated a membership, consider donating for the long haul. Definitely would appreciate that. So back to that, we're going to have a dry year, and it's going to be hard on the digging front. Being in the creeks, might have to do a little bit more prospecting and magnet fishing this summer too, just because I may not get to detect as much as I would like. So, you know what? I was always worried about dropping those videos because it really feels like that does hurt a little bit. I don't think it hurts so much if you keep it with the right frame of mind. But yeah, definitely. Last week, Colin, just so you know that was Practical Ken. I try to make sure I get everybody and thank them when they donate. But last week, the donation came from Practical Ken, who donated 20 memberships. So a lot of you that popped back up as members, that was due to Practical Ken. See, that's what I'm talking about, Ed. I think that, you know what, if we've taken this treasure hunting thing to a whole new level, everybody's kind of branched out and done new stuff, right? Everybody's learned. Ed and his crew have taught, you know, Nick and myself and Brian how to pan. So we've all had the opportunity and got to pan gold. There is gold in the creeks around here where I live. That could be a possibility. Colin's just down the way. I can always grab him and go pan or detect with him. Panning is important. It's another good one. I've got some new places to magnet fish as well. So, you know what? If it gets too dry to dig, because I'm not gonna destroy, you know, grass that's struggling as is. You will see me throwing the magnet a little bit more and doing a little bit more panning. Got a couple good spots. Got me a nice boat now that I can get out to different places. Can Do Veteran, he's usually, if he runs a live, it's on Fridays, and also he will be broadcasting from JP's bar sometimes. But yeah, you know that perks up everybody's ears, right? Talking about a little bit of panning, a little bit of magnet fishing, because it's a lot of the community. A lot of the, you know, some of the best parts of the community come from those two treasure hunting ways of life. You know, the panners, you know, the good prospectors, they definitely got me fired up once upon a time. And I've got all kinds of stuff. I didn't get too far into it, but I sure like panning and gold. It's amazing. And then you turn around and then there's the folk like Jason at Motor City Magnet Fisher, Tanner, the Michigan Magnet Man, hanging out with those guys make me want to throw magnet as well. Along with everybody else. Iron Antler, I got to throw magnet with him, you know, and we metal detected too. We spent a lot of time metal detecting when I was over there with him. It's just a blast. Everybody, if you got the opportunity to get out, please do so. Also, another couple updates that we're going to have. I have not figured out. Great information there. Gold is $1,983 an ounce today. Thank you, John. I have not figured out what I want to do for 3,000. I normally do a pretty decent sized giveaway for every 1,000. I haven't figured it out just yet. I have a ton of stuff for giveaways for that. I just haven't figured out exactly what I want to do. So everybody that helped me to that, I appreciate it, but it's not, I just don't know exactly what I want to do. I haven't quite figured it all the way out. And I like to make sure that the people that are here for that are the ones that are here all the time. KCMD, Dennis is in the house. What's up, my brother? Nice to see you. And okay, got that. By the way, thank you, Ed, for resubscribing to the membership program. I appreciate that. All right, back over to the chat. It's pretty difficult to keep up sometimes. Oops, what's going on here? All right. We're closing in on time for the treasure fan portion of the giveaway tonight. That will be a very, very, very small group. Those are the people that are in the upper echelon category. Yeah, you know what, Ed? It is kind of difficult. I've been patiently waiting, and I'll be honest. I've had opportunities for Tim, the Illinois Digger, was coming in, and he was, helping me co-host, which was really helpful. I had Practical Ken in here some as well. That was, it was helpful to have somebody else here. But I've really been waiting on Nick to be able to come back, because I feel like that's, the one person that fits the bill that I want in here every week with me. And I'm holding out for Nick to come back. I really am. So I will take it. It makes it a little bit more difficult, but that's okay. I know that once he gets settled and everything squares away in his life, he's got the proper internet, and once he gets the opportunity, he will be back. I got my fingers crossed. But that is Nick. His channel is Tyonic. If you want to stop by over there and poke him about coming back, I miss having him on here as well. Thank you, Chris, for the donation earlier of the memberships. Much appreciated. I hunted a 1932 high school today. It was fun. Dennis, man, I've been digging with Brian a lot lately, and we've been digging this old high school, and like the war nickels and stuff like that, or lots of great finds come out of there. People high-toned it, and then we went in there behind them and literally dug nickel gold signals. We found a few high tones. We've absolutely had a blast. It's old schools are the best. And yeah, Deej, for sure. You know what? Nick and I we work together. We might as well be brothers. He is my brother for what it's worth. And I liked him being on this here with me. If he decides that he's never going to make it back, I might move on from it, but I'm going to hold out hope for my buddy, right? Because that's who I want. And with that being said, that makes it a little tougher. But Nick, just so everybody knows, has a brand new baby, growing up super fast. I think the little one is almost a year old now. He's doing fantastic. He just hasn't sat back down with the YouTube thing in a while. He's really focused on his wife and his children and his new house. And you've got to have a lot of respect for that. Definitely, you've got to put your family first before anything in here. And he's done a great job, and I'm definitely proud of the man. All right, looks like it is that time. So that I finish on time today, we're going to bring up race number 2. Yeah, Colin, hopefully you'll be available this evening. I still need to make that phone call. I still have something to talk to you about. Just haven't gotten a chance to sit down and do that. It has been kind of one of those weeks around here. Where are you at? There you are. Also, again, Dogtown Trading is Brian's metal detecting guy. Go over to B. Higgles channel and look for his discount code if you want to buy a detector. Since I let him use this, it's still up. I'm going to throw him props today. You can go over to Dogtown Trading Company. Great website. Lots of great digging machines and materials. Also has panning. I think he even has magnets, if I'm not mistaken. Another fantastic individual. This is the treasure fan portion race today. And this here is a much smaller group consisting of the Magnetic Squatch, Jersey Ray Diggs, Totally Gnarly Treasure, Cavalry Relics, Digging It Back Charlie, Practical Ken, and Starry's Lost and Found. Find me a not great human being in that group right there. Dennis, this is Treasure Fan members. It's the upper echelon level of my membership. And these guys here they all had and I also will say that every one of them had the ability to join in today and run this over their channel if they liked, and nobody chose to do so, which is okay. I'm going to shuffle these characters up. All right. Thanks, Colin. I appreciate that. All right. Good luck to these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 folks, and let's hit it. Oh, not that music. Let me go back to mine. And I don't know why I chose butterflies for this race, but there's some pretty ones out there. I hadn't seen them before. As Cavalry Relics has got the lead. Guess we go forward here. Here comes PK. Starry, Totally Gnarly Treasure up front. Here comes the Magnetic Squatch. Nobody's out of it in the 7-man race. Digging it back. As soon as I call their name, they fall to the back. I ought to just not say nothing. PK and Starry. Squatch is close behind. Digging it back. Jersey Rain, Cavalry Relics with Jesse and Totally Gnarly bringing up the rear. Here comes Chris. The Cavalry Relics taking the lead with 3 seconds to go. 2, 1. Cavalry Relics gets the win. Another former winner. Definitely have his email. And I will get brought over to the last one here. Let's see while we're sitting here looking at it. No, that's not it. That must be the last one. Yeah, that's it. I will be getting that one fixed up here shortly. Okay. I don't know if Chris is in here tonight. He stops in on occasion. Chris is a firefighter in the city of Atlanta. He works long shifts. Definitely serves his community well. I was going to say that too, Mary. If Charlie wins, it's rigged. But I'm going to tell you, You know, the one thing about Charlie is Charlie's got the best karma. Yeah, that guy donates prizes to Rob Stream on Sunday. He is always a giving soul. He gives all the time. So I gotta think that it's good karma that helps him get the dubs. Lucky James Eller is in the house. Thank you very much for being here. Another one of the members that will be featured in the next race. And I've got some names to add, so I'm going to go check out those messages I got and sit here and BS a little bit. But what I'm going to do is that if there is anybody that wants to come up and self-promote a little bit for today, feel free to do so. I know we're down closing in on the last 15, 20 minutes of the night, but the option is there while I post names for the last race of the day. And I do want to thank Risha and Mary for jotting all those down. And yeah, they're there. Thank you so much. Oh, I got to have something to talk about. Let's see. I don't know how I'm going to manage that. So, yeah, Mandy, exactly. That is great karma. Certain people, certain personalities do things a certain way, and those are the ones that what, when it comes time to be a little bit lucky, they get it. So I got Dennis. Good luck next week hunting. I'm not feeling very good and going to bed. See you guys next time. Dennis, be well, my friend. I hope you get feeling better really fast. I just looked at We Dig Metal Detector site and it didn't show you, but you may have to reach out to give the serial number. Also, John, Digologist, has posted a video link in chat here today. Please feel free to stop by and click that into another window right now. And let's see, I'm going to add some names here. Robert Ortega was the first, the Monterey Magnet Man. All right, let's see. Annette Essman, she's been here before. She has won before. Can you dig it? Juice. You got to give Juice a little bit of credit as well. That guy, I don't know how he pulls off what he does. I know I see him not live streaming as much anymore, but I know I see him putting out 2 to 3 videos per week. I know he works multiple jobs. That dude has got, I don't know, he must have banked, stored up time, because I feel like I'm a busy guy. And then every time I turn around, I see him. Stickman, another one. Right on. Benzo. Artie's nuts. Artie's nuts for sure. Out digging. Greg Blake. Greg Blake. Marcy Collins. It's Risha at Bone Dead Heathens. Look at that Iron Antler right behind her. Thank you guys very much. The Bud Files. Bud Files always finds interesting places to go. They always share my content. Much love to them. Dig Doug. Dig Doug. Got to dig with him with Digging with Deej. Met him at Flash Bash. We all got to go out and we dug a couple private places that day. It was a fun afternoon. Me, Brian, Deej, Doug, and oh my gosh, can't believe I can't remember the last one's name. Bobby in the Basement. Thank you so much. 513 Dig. Trevor, thank you much. Tom's River. Zompocalypse. Chris. Working on a zombie apocalypse podcast, which should be very helpful in with the way YouTube is set up podcasting. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I'm short 3. Oh. Short 2. Flash in your pan. I wonder if we didn't give them all out. Let's see. Make sure. Oh, Tomcat Prospecting right there's one I missed. And let's see. That leaves one. Okay, I got one left. I'm going to go back through the list here real fast and make sure I get everybody. Karen C., the real McCoy. There we go. That's all of them right there. Karen C. All right, that has me completed. And that's just in the nick of time today. I'll tell you one thing I can do. I can manage to get, I can stay on a 1 hour time limit pretty well. I can keep it to that. I used to go over a lot, and I got Ed Shannon, but I used to go over a ton, and it's and now I really like being right at the hour. It doesn't wear anybody out. You get people that hang out, for the whole time. It's really cool. X-Slap Jack, today is my birthday. Is it really your birthday? Because I know that you were kind of trying to trick me before. If it is your birthday, happy birthday. Mary, I do have 21. And that increased our list up exactly to where it should be for 21. 34 likes, Tony. I approve of that. I love it. I will take it. I'm going to go ahead and get this last list brought up. So I just want to say again, thank everybody, especially the 1 year people and more. Appreciate it. There he is. Let's go. Saw his name and popped in. Zompocalypse. Miss you, brother. It's about sports time again, though. Alex and I will be back. Hopefully, you will be back over there on that front. Okay. It is coming up. Get this thing. Make stupid people famous. What's going on, brother? Nice to see you. Thank you for the share, Blistering Barnacles. I appreciate that. Like it when people sneak in at the end. All right, today we're going to do, I figured since we got enough of it, we're going to see how many different aliens can be in the list. So that's what's going to be today. Get the share screen up as we get ready to finish out the day. At least I'll know one thing's for sure, that I'll have most of everything taken care of, and there that is. Bam. Yeah, Zompocalypse comes over from the sports channel. We have quite a few of them that haven't popped in lately, but he must have saw his name pop up today or saw me on here because he shows up all the time. And you want to talk about somebody that's been very lucky with gift cards? That dude has been very lucky with gift cards. Also has a new baby. Definitely a good dude. Hey, anybody that's still in the chat, please press the like button today. When we close it out, I'd love to have a comment or feedback. That is always helpful. It definitely helps out. Also, this will be on the podcast list that I got now. Be sure to come over and check out the Detectorist podcast. I got one more left to edit, and then I'm going to put all three out together. But that was a great hour and some change spent with myself, the guys from We Dig It, and Rich and Jerry of the PA Relic Hunters. Some really good information for new detectorists. It had a really good flow. It is recorded for video. You can watch it on video. However, it is great in podcast form for just listening. Oh, I wish you would have when you was in Kentucky. I give you my phone number if you ever make it back, for sure. All right, here we go. It's set up. There we go. We're going to race across the yellow moon. Lots of names on the list. Everybody that got added today is on the list. Other than that, everybody that was on the members list is here, guaranteed. I checked it twice when I made it today. And we're going to do this and close it out tonight. And I wish everybody good luck. Remember, you just got to drop me an email. Let me know which email you want me to, from whatever email address that you want it sent to, for sure. No, it is not. I don't know that YouTube puts it to Spotify. I don't know about that. It is on YouTube podcast. You can check it out. It's called Thirsty Thursday, Treasure Fam interviews and more, something like that. Let her rip, Tater Chip. Got it. That is One Crowded Moon. Appreciate you all. Everybody that donated memberships. If you were donated a membership, check out some of the members only content. If it concerns you, be on the lookout for more stuff on channel building. That is how I'm going to really focus the member stuff the rest of the year. Good luck, Lucky Ducks. Make stupid people famous. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Here it goes. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I got to shut this music off. Okay, we'll do that. There we go. 2 minutes. Notice that one says Brockton, right, Chris? Hello, Ronald Biasi. Thank you very much for being here, my friend. 35 seconds to go, and Tom Kingery is holding on to a slim lead. Woodland Relics. Sherry Lynn Martin, 513 Digs. Source Coder is in the house. Bear Magnetics is up high. Here comes Henry Sawyer. Pond Scum's at the bottom. Motor City Magnet Fishing Jason is taking the lead for a second, but here comes Benzo with the Lucky James Eller, who was in the house, gets the dub. Lucky James Eller, I think he's still in the house, right? Lucky James Eller, are you still in the house? If not, I'll have to try to hunt you down or somebody hunt him down for me. Lucky James Eller, if you are still here, yeah, there you go. My email address is scrolling across the bottom, sir. Feel free to send me an email from your email of choice, and I will get you out an Amazon gift card, my friend. Thank you for being a member. If you have just been gifted memberships, I would hope you would consider and purchasing one. I appreciate that. Let me drop this screen out. Dude, that was fun. I like it when I see different names. Lucky James Eller gets the dub. Make stupid people says good night and God bless. See you, brother. Nice to see you tonight. Thank you for stopping in. Definitely cruising back. Next live that I have will definitely have the 3K giveaway announcement. I'm not sure what that's going to be. I will probably definitely have a guest next week if I am in here. If I do not have a guest, I may not run a live next week. You might see FL Thunder digging with Rob or the We Dig It guys again. I was trying to back off a little bit on Thursdays just to try to free my schedule up a little bit more this year, but it is what it is. I like being here, so I was just trying not to do 50 in a year. Jim, thank you so much, brother. Wish you would have been one of the winners. I always like it when Jim Steele gets close. He usually finishes last. While I'm looking, I'm going to see if he did finish last in that race because he's got a tendency to not do very well. Let's see. Well, hey, you weren't in the last 4 or 5. Let's see. Jim Steele, just for the record. Ooh. Where is he at? There he is. Just for the record, Jim Steele finished 38th, which is pretty good for him. He doesn't normally finish that high. Miss Kathy, much love. Thank you so much for being here tonight. It made me smile to see you pop in, and definitely appreciate the donation of the memberships. That's very generous, and I definitely appreciate that. There's Sweet Diggs. Sweet Diggs has been putting out some new content. Be sure to check out her channel. I love the Tot Lot last week on I Dig Fridays. I saw her there. Was awesome. Let's see. There is Rich at Treasure Charger right there. He's been killing it on Mondays. Everybody, hashtag Monday Digs. Stop by and see us there. Also, leave a comment tonight what you'd like to see in the stream, especially since, it's such a diverse crowd of magnet fishers, metal detectorists, and just stream goers in general. I'd like to see what anybody would like to see going forward. Leave me some feedback. Rip me. I don't care. Doesn't hurt my feelings none. But much love to everybody. I want to thank you all again. Everybody that won tonight, make sure you drop me an email, and I will see you guys next week.